How's it? Welcome back. So I've been paying more specific attention to my meditation practice here recently, primarily because I started reading this new book called Mastering Meditation by Forrest. Very cool read so far. Granted, I'm still like in the super beginning of it. I just got to chapter 3 last night, so I'm like 24, 25 pages in. And I was initially planning on doing a deep dive into this book like I've done most of the other books that I've covered on the channel, where I go like, page by page, highlight by highlight, make 70 something videos on a thing. But I don't think I'm going to go that too deep into this book in particular, primarily because I didn't realize how much of a yogic lean it has towards things, and I'm not very well versed in that, so I don't think I would have much to add whenever he's talking about the more yogic perspective on things. However, I will absolutely be covering stuff from this book without a doubt. Like, just for example, in chapter 2, like one of his main recommendations to mastering meditation, it's cool because it's like it's an aspect of the practice that I just basically stumbled into on my own, not having any meditation teacher or anything like that. So I thought that was super neat. So, I will absolutely be covering some stuff from here. I just don't know how deep into it we'll get. However, that is not what I wanted to talk about for this video. What I wanted to talk about for this video was last night when I was meditating. And my favorite time to meditate is in bed as I'm falling asleep. But as I was going through that process, I noticed one of the most beneficial aspects of having a meditation practice that just really jumped out to me at the moment, made itself known, and was useful to me. So when you meditate, one of the byproducts of it is, you start to realize and notice when thoughts and feelings start to initially arise and pop up in your head. And so that's cool because then it gives you the opportunity, particularly if it's like a negative thought that pops up, it gives you the opportunity to realize that when it's happening, and then it gives you the option to drop it before you get totally wrapped up in that negative thought process with all the negative feelings that go along with it. And then if you're doing it like I like to do in bed as you're falling asleep, not only could it just give you negative dreams because that's going to be the last thing on your mind before you actually do fall asleep, but it can actually also keep you awake in bed because now you're stressing about, something that's could potentially happen in the future or whatever. And so just the fact that I was able to see that thought pop up, and it is a common thought that gets stuck in my head, it makes me feel shitty a lot, but it was cool because it gave me the opportunity to see it. And then also having a meditation practice, it gets you well versed at being able to drop thoughts and things like that. So I saw it pop up, I dropped it, I relaxed, went open awareness meditation style, waited to see what else popped up, and I was already approaching the hypnagogic state. So basically once hypnagogic images started to pop up, I did my regular hypnagogic meditation thing, played around in that state until I lost consciousness and fell asleep, as we typically do most nights. But nonetheless, something quick I thought I would share there. And oh yeah, and as far as this book goes, it's going to be at least several months away before we cover, because there's 2 other books I'm going to be jumping into at least before we get to this one. But nonetheless, with that said, that wraps it up. Until the next video, keep your meditation practice legit.